WWE teases Scrypts Nxt debut for next week. Logan Paul has messaged Triple H about facing John Cena at WRESTLEMANIA. SARAYA is certain she knows WHO leaked her private photos and video. Nikki Bella finally responds after Mandy Rose imitates her on this week's WWE NXT. Nikki Bella finally responds after Mandy Rose imitates her on this week's WWE NXT. Chelsea Green is on her way back to WWE.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sohaib and you're watching Wrestling Fact.
First update. WWE teases Scrypts Nxt debut for next week. WWE teased the arrival of Scrypts during a previous episode of NXT. Tonight, the company seemingly confirmed that the mysterious person will finally show up on the white and gold brand next Tuesday. Tonight's edition of NXT featured another Scrypts tease. The mysterious person dropped another voicemail at the WWE Performance Center, preparing the NXT universe for their arrival. Next week, you will see that you and I aren't the same. The vignettes first aired on the October 25, 2022, episode of NXT. Many fans believed it was Top Dollar, but the Hitro star clarified that wasn't the case and he had no relation to the mysterious Scrypts. It remains to be seen who is the person behind all the mysterious voicemails that have got NXT fans talking. What's your take on this story? Sound off in the comments. Second update. Logan Paul has messaged Triple H about facing John Cena at WrestleMania. Logan Paul brought a lot of attention to himself after joining WWE. As fans wonder what's next for him, Logan Paul recently said that he has already texted Triple H regarding facing John Cena at WWE WrestleMania 39. John Cena is being pursued by Logan Paul. Following his performance at WWE Crown Jewel, where he faced Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, Paul received a lot of acclaim from fans and wrestlers. Even though Paul did not succeed, John Cena was impressed by his performance. Paul reacted to Cena's non-captioned Instagram photo of him on Twitter by using the eyes emoji in reference to a headline that claimed Cena was seeking a WrestleMania opponent. Logan provided more details about a probable confrontation with Cena on his Impulsive podcast. "That's my dream. I've proven the model twice now. I've proven the model of headstrong, capable internet kid versus a GOAT, a top-tier industry leader. Floyd. That worked. Generated $65 minus $70 million. Reigns. Crown Jewel became the #1 most viewed international pay-per-view event WWE has ever had. I've done it twice. The reason is, when I'm paired with a legend, a top-tier industry leader, the model works." After Crown Jewel, John Cena posted me on his Instagram, and then I saw an article saying he's looking for an opponent at WrestleMania. I favorited it, responded with the eyes. Truthfully, I think me versus John Cena would break the internet. I texted Triple H right away, "Do you want to break the internet again? That's a dream match. WrestleMania, in Louisiana, on my birthday. Triple H, throw me a bone, give me a birthday present, let me take out John Cena. That'd be crazy. That's the model I'm going to pitch to WWE. This week, we're meeting with him. I'm going to be like, hey, this works for me. Put me up against the best y'all have. I'm gonna f***ing deliver. You know that for a fact. Not only put on an amazing match, but I'm going to put asses in seats and eyeballs on the television. Since I'm an outsider, they have to treat my career and the WWE a little differently than they have with the rest of the roster. The only caveat to this, is I could see how other wrestlers and fans would throw their arms in the air. Why is he getting a shot at Cena or Randy Orton? The answer is, I'm going to make King money. Logan Paul hurt his knee in the match against Roman Reigns, but he said on the podcast that it could have been worse and that he will give a status report soon. It is unknown if John Cena will compete at WrestleMania 39, which is slated for April 1st and 2nd in SoFi Stadium. Since his defeat by Reigns at WWE SummerSlam 2021, Cena has not competed in a televised match. Ringside exclusively reported that John Cena has been in contact with WWE higher-ups about a WrestleMania match. Vince McMahon also gave his blessing for John Cena to wrestle for WWE after his retirement. For further updates, stay tuned to Wrestling Fact. What's your take on this possible match? Sound off in the comments. Third update: Saraya is certain she knows WHO leaked her private photos and video. Saraya's private photos and videos were leaked online in March 2017. She later admitted to having stress-induced anorexia and considered suicide as a result of the incident. Saraya has now spoken out about what she had to go through as a result of it. Saraya gave Chris Van Vliet some background information about what happened while speaking with him. She also described the reaction of her parents. She said that she wouldn't be where she is now if her father hadn't been there to support her. I remember calling him, and I was absolutely just said I'm so sorry, you know, I was completely f***ing heartbreak, and I was like I'm so sorry, and he straight away was like I don't care. And I was just like, what? He was like I don't care. He was like, look at Kim Kardashian. Saraya then laughed and mentioned how her father had told her that everyone does this and that she is in the spotlight. Saraya claimed that having her family take care of her helped her feel lighter. She went on to say that even though her family didn't care, people in public were cruel to her. Although publicly people would recognize me and say the meanest SHT. Like Twitter was real for a second, which is not usually real, like people would hurling f***ing shit at me. I remember one time I was sitting at a bar with my friends and someone asked like a picture or something like that, and I was like, yeah, like, can we get it afterwards? I'm just gonna eat my food. And then totally we can have it right, so we know eating. And he was just like, I already want it because you're a f***ing porn star. Saraya then shared how deeply it affected her. She said that she has control over social media and can delete everything. However, when she heard it in public, she couldn't stop crying. It was the first time hearing it in public, like someone saying that to me, and usually it's just on social media and I have control of that because I can just delete it off my phone, right? But having that in person, I like ran to the bathroom and I started S0bing. I was like crying my eyes out. I was just like, I can't believe someone said that to me, and I'm not a f***ing porn star. Like, this is not who I am. Like, this is not what I wanted. Like, this is, you know, someone like I'm a victim in this. Like, people don't realize that I'm the f***ing victim in this. Saraya then stated that she is certain it was her ex-boyfriend who leaked the content, even though he now denies it. Irrespective of her past, she is currently one of the most successful wrestlers in the world, and people absolutely love her. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments. Fourth update. Nikki Bella finally responds after Mandy Rose imitates her on this week's WWE NXT. Nikki Bella has responded to Mandy Rose's imitation of her on this week's episode of WWE NXT. On this Tuesday, Rose was in action against Alba Fyre once again. In the main event, she successfully defended the NXT Women's Championship in a last woman standing match. The 32-year-old wearing attire similar to WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, Universe, who quickly drew comparisons between the two. Nikki has now responded to the reigning NXT Women's Champion's homage on Twitter. She tweeted out a thinking face emoji while quoting a clip of Rose's entrance. Fifth update: Kayla Braxton deactivates Twitter after massive hate messages. Kayla Braxton is one of the more beloved personalities in WWE, and there is a good reason for that. Unfortunately, Braxton somehow manages to be on the receiving end of a lot of hate for one reason or another on social media. She even deactivated her Twitter recently after a lot of people came after her for calling out Candace Cameron. During an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Candace Cameron said that she wanted to bring Christianity back to Christmas movies. "I think that great American family will keep traditional marriage at the core. This excluded LGBTQ people from her plan. Miss Braxton has a lot to look forward to in life." Unfortunately, things aren't always easy for Braxton, as she often ends up saying something controversial and getting flack for it. Braxton took to her Instagram stories and uploaded a screenshot, where she revealed a lot of hateful remarks from fans after she called out Candace Cameron. In fact, she ended up deleting her Twitter due to this. "What kind of love-based religion are you claiming to stand up for and represent?" Braxton even dropped a disturbing message after her private phone number was leaked. Braxton's credit card was also stolen recently, so things are just not going the way she wanted for now. Regardless, she will keep her chin up and power through all adversity. Do you feel bad for Braxton? Sound off in the comments. Sixth update: Chelsea Green is on her way back to WWE. WWE brought back several former superstars since Triple H took over. Many of those wrestlers were victims of Vince McMahon losing interest very early on in their main roster runs, while some never made it to the bright lights of Raw or SmackDown. Chelsea Green had a cup of coffee on the main roster, one that resulted in a broken wrist. Now she's on her way back for another serving. Karrion Kross, Scarlett, Mia Yim, Dakota Kai, and Bray Wyatt are just the beginning of Triple H bringing back released talent, because more are likely on their way. Although many returns are simply rumors at this juncture, we can confirm that Chelsea Green is coming back to WWE. Ringside News was able to confirm with a tenured member of the WWE creative team that Chelsea Green is already on her way back. Unless something has stalled that. Green is expected to make her return very soon. Chelsea Green was supposed to win her SmackDown debut 2 years ago, but she was injured, and an audible was called. It's unclear exactly how far Vince McMahon was going to push her, but her injury and subsequent surgery derailed any plans. She was later released as part of one of WWE's several slaughters to the roster in the name of budget cuts. Chelsea Green admitted that she has unfinished business in WWE. It seems that she will get her shot under Triple H's regime. What's your take on Chelsea Green's WWE return? Sound off in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video.